All right, everybody, it's happening. Finally happening. This is a brand new episode of The Basement Surge. We're back with brand new episodes, and I'm super excited to be doing episodes again with you guys. I have so many cool things planned out for this season. This is a brand new season. We're going to have a lot of fun. One thing that's different about this season is that I hired a producer. That's right. My very own producer. The Basement Surge has the very first producer. Her name is Barbara. Barbara, say hi to everybody.
Thank you for letting me be a part of the show. We're trying something different this time around. I hope you guys like it.
I'm very excited to get Barbara on board and get her integrated into the show. Of course, it's going to take a little bit to get used to having somebody else around and producing the show. All right, now, Barbara, just remember, I'm the host.
Yes.
Not you.
No.
I host the show. But in this episode, I sit down with an old friend and we talk about some old stuff. So, to celebrate Barbara's first episode on The Basement Surge, I'll let you kick it off, Barbara. Go ahead.
Hit that intro.
The Basement Surge was not filmed in front of a studio audience. This episode is rated TVBS, suitable for only the most mature, refined, and slightly twisted minds. Viewer discretion is advised, unless you enjoy explicit language and mild acts of questionable decision-making. Because, why not? Also, pants are optional.
Let's go! Turn up the volume. From the basement of the Empire State, this is the Basement Surge.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to
The Basement Surge.
Yeah. You know, Barbara, I thought I explained this to you in the beginning. I am the host. I am the one that does the welcome back. Okay. Let's try this again. Welcome back to the Basement Surge, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us today. Oh, man. Yes, it's been a long time.
Okay. John.
But,
Well, the last time you released an episode was February 1st, 2025. That was 1 year, 6 months, 11 days, 12 hours, 32 minutes, and 15 seconds ago. 16, 17,
Yep.
18,
all right.
19,
Barbara?
20, 21.
Okay, I get it. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we dropped an episode. I get that. All right. You're supposed to be the producer, behind the scenes, like not being heard.
Hey, you hired me.
Yes, I know I hired you. All right, enough. Damn, the first day on the show, like, might be a last. Jesus, Barbara. All right.
Keep talking shit, and I'll find a replacement for you. I'm sure there are tons of people out there who would love to
Yeah,
be the host
okay.
of The Basement Surge. Maybe Brendan from
Sure.
Dad's Worldwide, Jeff from Jeff Meets Sports, or Sean from Dad Rock. I'm sure they would love the chance to host this show.
I don't know what to say to that. Yeah, sure. I guess welcome to the show, Barbara. You know, like, it's good to have you. Anyway, everybody, thank you very much for joining us this week. We got a great show lined up for the first episode back, but okay. You know what, Barbara, I'm gonna let you do this one. All right, go ahead.
Before we get into the episode, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit that plus button. Hit whatever button you gotta hit to make sure you get notified of fresh episodes of The Basement Surge.
Yeah, hit whatever button you gotta hit to make sure you get notified of fresh episodes of The Basement Surge. All right, like I was saying, guys, you got to bear with me. It's been a minute since we did an episode. It's been a minute since I've been in front of the camera and behind the mic. You know, so I feel like I'm a little rusty, but don't worry. I'll get back into the groove. We'll get this done. And the show will only get better as we go. Okay? All right. Now, before we get started, also, the Basement Surge is running a competition with the Basement Ladies. That's right. Basement Ladies is coming back, but only on Instagram. Okay? So, the I say friendly in quotes, okay? The friendly competition is only on Instagram, and it's who can get the most followers by January. Whoever loses is going to have to, number one, admit that the other one is better. So if I win, then my wife Heather has to admit that Basement Surge is better than Basement Ladies and vice versa. And there's going to be some kind of physical challenge. Okay, like maybe an ice bucket challenge or something like that. I mean, I know the ice bucket challenge is so like 5 years ago, but still, okay. There's going to be something physical, something embarrassing that the loser has to do. So stay tuned. Head on over to Instagram, give the Basement Surge a follow, and show your support. So, okay. So, Barbara.
Yes.
Would you like to tell everybody what this episode is about?
On this week's show, we're sitting down with Jeff Hunt, the unofficial third member of the Basement Surge, to talk all about our favorite toys from the 80s.
Yeah, perfect. The thing about hanging out with Jeff is that it's never just about the topic of the show. So I could tell him, listen, let's do a show on this. And then when we get together, it's automatically catching up, bullshitting, we talk for hours. So what I'm doing is that in this episode, I'm only including the stuff that's pertinent to this episode, the stuff that's important to this episode. But if you want to watch the full hangout, head on over to our YouTube channel. It's over there. I published that too. So go check it out. It's pretty funny. It's pretty hilarious. As you'll probably notice, I'm a little shiny, a little wet. It's hot as hell down here in the basement. It's the middle of summer. There's no AC in this basement. Sorry. That's just how it is. So I'm dripping. The fan is off, not to make noise. And it's a little hot down here. I'm a little moist. Yeah. So to say the least. All right, everybody. So without further ado, let's get going on our favorite toys from when we were kids. Jeff.
Yes.
Your favorite toys while you were growing up.
It's great. So First of all, I want to start. I was born in 1975.
Okay.
Which means my toy years, and I will put it up against any generation, the greatest toy years that anybody could ever have.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't know. I was born 1983. Okay, so not too far off from you. What is that? 5 and 3 is 8 years.
That's
so
8 years.
Yeah.
You're 8 years behind, bro. You don't remember Duke. You don't remember Duke dying, do you?
No.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. You don't remember Duke dying. One of the biggest G.I. Joe episode, the biggest G.I. Joe episode. There was actually I believe there was one blood drop in an episode of G.I. Joe. Yeah. You don't remember that?
No, now, see, I wasn't a big G.I. Joe fan. I didn't really like G.I. Joe coming up.
Yeah, that's what I mean, because you were younger. Why would you?
Yeah.
You had some great wrestling action figures.
Yeah.
They actually moved, right?
Well, I distinctly remember I had this Hulk Hogan stuffed plushie.
Oh my God!
Right, that you could wrestle with. That was
great.
He was in this position.
Great. Right? The Stone Cold. My nephew had Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Greatest thing ever. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But yeah, the 80s. Here's what was great about the 80s, and this is what was awesome. And you hit the tail end of this. we didn't just get the toys, but as they made the toys, they went ahead and made a cartoon to sell the toys. So we got to watch the
Yes.
cartoon of the toys that we had every day. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. Like Ninja Turtles with the
Ninja Turtles
cartoon.
that would have hit you. That would have been your wheelhouse, right?
Yeah. I love Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. So like I love the cartoon, never had an action figure because I was just aged
Really?
out of that. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Never had a Ninja Turtle action figure. Love the cartoon, love the movies and all that, but I was just too old for the
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I remember buying my nephew was born in 87, and I remember when he was a little kid, I would buy him the Ninja Turtles. But yeah, never had a Ninja Turtle anything. Didn't know they existed.
All right. So what is your like, let's say, because I in prepping for this episode, I had told you that to think of your top three, right? So what's your number three? I don't want to talk about your number one yet.
Okay, so this is okay. So we're gonna start with number three. So this is tough. So I came up with 6, but I will start with 3.
Oh, okay.
And I was worried that I couldn't get in all 6. Number 3, and this is gonna throw everybody off, but this is the greatest. I got this when I was about 11 years old, and it was the greatest thing that I ever got. Number 3 is we just call it the Nerf hoop, the Nerf basketball hoop that you hung on your bedroom door.
Oh, okay.
And so my greatest memories are like 1986 NBA All-Star slam dunk competitions, and then I'm repeating everything that Jordan and Wilkins and everybody did on my Nerf hoop in my bedroom, and it was like, jump and dunk and then get yelled at by your stepdad, and then you couldn't resist, and then you're watching the basket. I'm watching Magic Johnson, I'm watching Michael Jordan, I'm watching Isaiah Thomas, I'm watching the legends, and then I dunked the wall. And they're like, oh, I can do a 360 off the freaking dresser, and then get yelled at again. And it like that. And I had to squeeze it in here. When I had my list of 6, I was like, the Nerf hoop was actually it's probably a top 3 invention. It's probably like something like the wheel, maybe the space shuttle, and then the Nerf hoop.
Wow,
I don't know. It just
you're really putting it up there, man.
It turned you into my number 3. My number 3 is the Nerf hoop. I just
really put it up there.
Yeah, I had one. My son, I had one when I was an adult. My son had one. Growing up, my grandson's gonna have one. Like it's a link. To like it's just the funnest thing in the world.
Wow. Okay.
I can't wait to hear your number 3.
My number 3 is not as illustrious as yours. Because for me, like the toys I picked are really more personal towards me, as far as like nobody's really gonna like these. Okay, so my number 3 is when I was little, my father bought me this tent that I could put in my bedroom. Okay. And it was like made of plastic, poles, and it was Ninja Turtles, of course.
That's awesome.
And it was huge. It took up like a quarter of the room. And, it had a flap of a piece of cloth that you for the door, and like you can go in, and it had windows and everything. And it was great. It was like camping in my bedroom, and I loved it. I played with that thing all the time.
Dude,
like,
that's awesome. That's an awesome. Like I had a G.I. Joe tent.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, it didn't make my top 3. Yeah, I had a G.I. Joe tent, bro.
Oh man, I love those things.
It was camouflage, and like you said, you could set it up in your room, and like I think Ninja what would it look? Was it round? Was it kind of round, like a dome?
It was obvious. Yeah, it was obviously flat on the bottom, right?
Okay.
And then it came up like kind of like a dome, like the plastic poles would bend over each other. That's
amazing.
Corner to corner,
I want that tent now. Right. I'm serious, I'm a tent fan.
I know. I love it.
So I also had a GI. So I got this for one birthday. I got a GI Joe tent, and I got a GI Joe. Now check this out. You're not ready for this. I got a GI Joe sleeping bag, but get this. It had a built-in backpack. Do you see what I'm saying? Like the backpack was like part of it. So you rolled this thing up and like
it would turn into a backpack.
Yes.
Oh,
and my friends would invite me over for a sleepover, and I would have this awesome thing, and then they'd be like, I just wanted one of them to be like, "Where's your sleep bag?" And I'm like, boom. And you turn it inside out, and it was an awesome sleeping bag. And I slept in that thing until I was probably like 16. I'm not even exaggerating. It was awesome. I had GI Joe phones.
Did you have a lot of girlfriends when you were a teenager, Jeff?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I honestly did. Like I did fine.
Did you make use of the backpack sleeping bag?
Oh, I don't remember. I think I might have upgraded sleeping bags. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. But yeah, so that was cool. So anyway, that's an awesome one, man. So my number 2, and now we start getting into the wheelhouse of the 80s.
Yes.
I'm just going to generalize here. It was the Masters of the Universe, everything, and Castle Grayskull. That stuff started coming out like, when I was like 8. And I had one Christmas to where I got, like 3 or 4 figures, and I got Castle Grayskull, and I could watch the show every afternoon. Like I was the market. I was the literal person that they were thinking of when they invented all this stuff, and totally addicted to it. Loved it. When my kid, when he was a kid, they kind of had it kind of came back a little bit. So we bought him a cat. He never loved it as much as I did. He probably used Castle Grayskull, but then probably put his like Spider-Man in it or whatever. But it was so Castle Grayskull was around, but that was my number 2. I mean, just really, again, it was designed for me. Like it was all designed for me. Like I read the little comics that came with it, the whole 9 yards. So, and it's one of those too. It's like, all that stuff got given away as I got older. They're like, oh, we should give all this away to your cousins. But then when you get just a little bit older, you're like, shit.
Right.
So then I'd like I had Faker. Does anybody remember Faker?
No.
Yeah, Faker. So was Skeletor created so Faker was a created clone of He-Man that Skeletor made, but he was blue. He's like Bizarro. He was the Bizarro, I love Bizarro. He was the Bizarro He-Man, but he was blue. So fake was just, you take the He-Man action figure and they just dyed this fucker blue. And they're like, here you go. But that was awesome. He had the sword and everything. So I had Faker. Like imagine like I'm serious. If I was sitting here right now and Faker is over my right shoulder, you're like, that Jeff's awesome. You wouldn't even be asking if I had a young lady in my sleeping bag. You would just assume. That's how cool fucking Faker was. Right? Yeah, but you need to look up Faker when you get a chance. It's fucking awesome.
So anything Masters of the Universe, okay, He-Man, the sword, Castle Grayskull, right? That was my number 1. Okay. So my before I start talking about number 1 with Masters of the Universe, number 2 for me was I had a big wheel from Thundercats.
Oh my God.
I had a Thundercats big wheel that I rode.
Are you the
every
kid from
freaking
Silver
day.
Spoons? Like you had a Ninja Turtle tent?
Yeah.
And a fucking Thundercats big wheel. You're the coolest person I know.
I was like that little kid from The Shining, driving around.
You're so tall and lanky. I don't know how you fit on a big wheel.
No, I wasn't that big back then. But
Dude, did you have a brake? Did that big wheel have a brake?
No brakes.
No Nothing. Slide?
No. It was one of the old ones that the whole thing was made out of fucking plastic. Right?
Oh my God, I had Shazam. Do you know that I had a Shazam big wheel?
Did you really?
Yeah, You remember Shazam?
Yeah.
That was a thing for like a year.
Yeah.
He's
Oh my
back now,
God.
but yeah, I had Shazam. You could add a little break anyway.
I
Dude,
used to
that's
love this thing driving up and down the block here in front of the house, you know,
oh
and
my god, that's the cool. I almost said Big Wheel. I'm so mad now that I didn't say my Big Wheel because you stole Big Wheel.
yeah,
Big
I had a
Wheel's
Thundercats
awesome,
big
dude.
wheel. Yeah. Yeah,
Thundercats Big
and
Wheel is
the
coolest thing ever.
back of the seat was adjustable too.
Different
So you
holes,
could take
right?
it out. Yeah, different holes. Yeah.
God, dude, that's awesome. Did your dad get you that too?
He did. Yeah.
Sometimes I wish your dad was my dad. Did I ever tell you that? Sometimes I'm like, remember the picture of him with his motorcycle?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
fucking cool that is. Yeah. My dad was all right. God
Mhm.
dang. Thundercats Big Wheel's next level. Yeah, you had the pegs. Like, I got a little bigger. Like, or you just wait. Sometimes you would just move the seat back just to lay back. Like
Yeah. You just
right?
like, yeah.
God
Like,
damn, dude, that's great.
and then
Your
like
top
you'd be going as fast as you could, and then you just stop your legs,
Yeah.
and then the whole thing would skid out.
Yeah. Yes.
You know.
And every now and then you would lose, like your feet would like you would get going so fast that then your feet would get like beat up like you were scrambling eggs.
Yeah.
And you're just like, you know what I mean? Like
the fucking pedals would hit your ankles.
yes, oh
Yeah.
yeah. And you hear, yeah. So you just have to put your legs way out.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I was a big. We had a so like my neighborhood when I was riding big wheels, my neighborhood was pretty hilly. You know what I mean? And we would get to the top of the hill and just start going down on the big wheel. And then it was like, so one time, so did you ever take the seat off and stand on your big wheel and like kind of ride it like that? Yeah. So we had a hill. So you would take the seat off and you would stand on your big wheel. Like imagine like you're riding a scooter. But then one time I was doing that and then we were going down the hill. And like, here's the thing. We probably weren't going that fast, but when you're 6, you might as well be going Mach 3. And I fell. And all I was wearing was like, you know, back then you didn't wear anything. I just had like terry cloth shorts on, skidded myself up. Like I was all tore up.
Yeah.
Here's the great part about that. Greatest story ever. I was in so much pain that night. Of course, what they put on you back then, like the red shit, like iodine or
yeah.
But I was in so much pain.
Bacitration, yeah.
But also your parents didn't really care. And so they were just like, all right, just like sit here in this chair. We're going to bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Walk it off.
I was in such pain. I stayed up so late. It was the first time I watched Saturday Night Live.
Oh, wow.
And imagine when I was watching Saturday Night Live at that age, we're talking Eddie Murphy.
Oh,
it changed my life. Anyway,
fucking Gumby. Yeah.
Yes. Big Wheels rule. Gumby, damn it. Big Wheels rule. All right. So my number one pales in comparison, but this is my number one because I got, you know, again, I'm going to generalize here.
Okay.
I'm just going to say G.I. Joe.
All right.
I had the G.I. Joe Fort. I had the Hiss tank, nothing motorized. We didn't have that kind of money.
Hang on. Did you have the battleship?
Fuck no, dude. Bro, nobody had the battleship. Don't you guys know somebody that had the battleship?
No, I never knew anybody who had the battleship.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody likes that kid. Yeah. That whoever had the battleships in Congress now, I can tell you that.
That kid's an asshole. He's in jail.
Yeah. No, I did have the Fort though. I can't lie. Like,
okay,
mom works some overtime. I don't know how it happened. Nice. I had G.I. Joe Fort. I would send away. Used to be able to. So like you would buy G.I. Joe action figures and they had a little cutout on it and they had points on it and you would add those points up. And when you got so many, you would send them in the mail, like physical mail. You put them in an envelope and you fill out this little form. And then like 6 weeks later, they would send you. That was the only way. When I got Duke, that was the only way you could get Duke was through the mail. And I don't know if I can explain the exuberance enough. There's 2 things in life that I'll never forget. And it was losing my virginity and it was getting Duke in the mail. I check the mail every day. Like if anybody's ever watched A Christmas Story when he's checking the mail every day for the Ovaltine shit, that was me every day. And then all of a sudden there's Duke. And it just changed my life.
Wow.
Yeah. So the G.I. Joe is my number one as a kid.
So when you got Duke in the mail, right? Did you take him out of the package or did you leave him in the package?
Probably before I got in the door. Duke, because here's the thing, man. You also you were getting to that age. You're like, hey, Duke and like Lady Jane, You know what I mean? Like they're hanging out, they're kicking it. They got a special spot in the fort. You know what I mean? Like that was like it was like here's the thing, Duke. Even the action figure Duke, just the masculinity that he put out of the package. You know what I mean? It's probably the same thing I would feel now if I got like Viagra in a package. That was that was what Duke was like when I was 10. And I get on the bus the next day and I'm like, I got Duke. Like Duke. Some people had snake eyes. Snake eyes is the motherfucker. I had gung ho, which I realize now, like gung ho, different.
But you had fucking Duke.
Duke, the original Duke. Yeah. Bad. And I had no, it was no, her name was hold on, it's the same name as like makeup. It was she drove this tank. She drove a tank and it was called a Wolverine. It had all these missiles on it. It wasn't Scarlet, but it was something like that. But she was a redhead, and I was like, man, I'm gonna marry this woman. I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna find her one day and I'm gonna marry her. I didn't. I married a great woman, but I didn't marry her. I didn't marry the G.I. Joe woman. And looking back, I don't even think I was her type, to be honest with you. You know
I think you were, Jeff. I think you were.
I appreciate that. If I'd had, you know what? If I'd have pulled up in that big wheel.
Hell yeah.
I bet if I'd have pulled up in a Thundercats big wheel. Thundercats were so cool. Here's the thing about Thundercats. So cool. They came out just late enough. Never watched one of them. Never seen a Thundercats.
You never seen an episode of Thundercats?
Nope. They hit me just like I was starting to hit puberty.
Oh my God.
Came on and never watched. Here's the thing. I appreciate it. And I want to like it. And then now if it comes out, I'm in. I may go back and watch it. Nope.
Bro, I'm gonna text you some suggestions on there's a couple of Netflix shows you gotta watch. And I think that it's really good. Really good.
I heard they might make I don't think we can call it live action anymore because it's all CGI and AI. But
I hope they do. I hope
it now when they there's not really actors like the new Ninja Turtle stuff. Like what do we call that?
CGI.
CGI. Which
computer graphics. Back in the day we used to call it computer graphics. Remember?
Yeah, now so it's cool, but it's like it's still just so I say this a lot. Before I know you got a great number one to move on, but I say this a lot. Like we're watching movies now.
Yeah.
The movies now are just cartoons because it's so much CGI and AI that like there might be one person over here saying something, but the rest of it's fake.
Right.
Like it's no different than us watching cartoons. Like I just recently watched again the most recent Jurassic Park.
Okay.
The entire movie is digital. Except for some of the actor stuff. I'm like, what's the difference between that and me just watching G.I. Joe?
Yeah, they're like talking to puppets, like it's me talking to a ball or something, like a tennis ball or something, like, yeah.
So anyway, I'm just saying, and pretty soon they won't even be humans anymore. Like, well, let's be honest. Humans it's over. We had a good run. I don't even know if it was a good run, but it's done. Like nobody needs humans anymore. Like if you're a gorilla, but you've got AI to like do everything for you, you don't need the human anymore. Except just like all the humans ever did was just lock you in the gate. Like if you just get rid of the humans, you're just out here kicking it. You know what I mean? Eating bananas, banging, watching Thundercats,
throwing crap at each other.
Yeah, throwing crap around. Yeah, still better than talking to a human. Anyway.
Oh man. All right. So, and my number one all-time favorite toy growing up.
Oh, that's gonna be
it's Castle Grayskull.
There it is.
What do we have here?
It's Castle Grayskull. And it's mine. Not so fast, Beastman. He-Man!
You can pit He-Man against Beastman playing for the power of Castle Grayskull. You have to put the castle together.
Beastman's escaping.
The throne, Dad. Dad, you saved the castle.
Castle Grayskull from the Masters of the Universe collection.
Behold, Castle Grayskull. Castle Grayskull, released in 1981. It is the iconic fortress from He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, standing as the ultimate stronghold of Eternia with its iconic skull facade, towering walls, and epic play features. This isn't just a playset. Castle Grayskull originally came with a working drawbridge, trapdoor, turret, and weapons rack, plus themed accessories to stage epic battles, which I don't have anymore. I lost them through the years. You know, it happens. I could probably find the pieces on eBay, though. I should do that. I should complete my set. Designed to scale with 5.5-inch figures, Castle Grayskull wasn't just a backdrop. It was the command center of the entire universe. This is where heroes rose, villains fell, and legends were made. Launch surprise attacks, defend against Skeletor, and recreate the most legendary battles in cartoon history. Castle Grayskull isn't a toy shelf piece. It's power.
There it is. Oh my gosh.
Castle Grayskull. I loved this thing, right?
Yep.
So it opens up.
It's perfect.
Let's see if I can.
It's got the throne in it.
I don't have any of the pieces, believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
It's totally empty. It's just a shell of Castle Grayskull. And I really should go on eBay to see if I can get the pieces that go into this.
Yeah, remember
I would really love to complete my set.
It had the throne that you could crank up and down.
Yeah, it had rope or platforms and stuff like that, you know?
Yep. Oh my God, the platforms. I forgot about the platforms.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Beast Man.
So I loved anything He-Man. I have Castle Grayskull. I had the sword. The actual sword, and I love that thing. I had the shield, his shield. I don't know if you remember, he had a shield.
Dope.
Yeah.
So you got into the later years when it was a little more advanced.
Yeah, I started getting the toys like 89, 88, 89, something like that.
That was when I was phasing out. So I missed like some of the characters.
Yeah.
So like some of my favorites. Obviously Beastman, like
sure.
that Beastman. Yeah, Stratus, cool one. But then you had like obviously like Skunkor.
I don't remember Skunkor.
Oh my God, he smelled like a skunk. Okay, I'm gonna tell you my favorite of all time, and I don't know why. My favorite action figure.
Oh, Skunkor. Okay. I remember him now that I see him. Yeah, I'm looking at him. Yeah.
My favorite's Merman.
Really?
I don't know why. I have no idea why. He looked great. On the cartoon, it was terrible because they did that like bubble thing.
Yeah.
Where like he acted like he was talking underwater, even though he wasn't underwater.
Right. I remember that.
Oh, yeah. Remember? Oh, bro, you don't even know when fucking Ram Man came out and the action figure had the spring-loaded legs.
I had that.
Yes, and you could break down Castle Grayskull.
You squish him down, his legs go up into his body, and you hit the little switch on the bottom of the foot, and he springs up.
Ram Man was ride or die, man.
Do you
remember the little thing that He-Man rode, like the little, like, I don't know, kind of like the air scooter that he rode?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was cool.
So I had the He-Man, action figure, right, and then I had the Skeletor action figure.
Yeah.
But I also had the battle damage.
I knew you was going to say you had that. I knew anybody with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tent. You had the battle damage. Oh my God, it was so cool, dude.
I had battle damage He-Man and battle damage Skeletor.
Oh.
It was so cool.
Yes. So I also had I had some cool shit. So of course I had Faker, which was awesome. Beastman. Beastman was my first one I ever got. My mom took me to, I don't know if anybody has ever listened to this. I've ever heard of a place called Hearts. It was a department store. My mom took me there and she let me pick out one and I got Beastman.
Nice.
that was cool because this was probably like
Where
they
was
had
that? In
me-
Ohio?
yeah.
Okay.
This is probably like 1983. Like it was early on.
Yeah.
Man at Arms, pretty cool. The mustache always put me off. I don't know what it was about Man at Arms that I just couldn't.
It was the mustache.
Yeah. Bro. So I also had Evil Lynn.
Evil Lynn,
And
bro.
if you know, you know. And I have not seen the movie yet, but the casting for Evil Lynn
I'm going tomorrow.
is 100 out of 100.
Yeah.
Like to the
Perfect
casting.
casting.
Perfect casting for Evil Lynn. Let me see. Oh, but here's what here's the thing about me. I was always a little off. I don't even know why. So like everybody had Battle Cat, and I want to be clear.
Yeah.
Battle Cat is it. Like I love Battle Cat. Nothing against, Battle Cat or Cringer. Love Cringer. I thought Cringer got a bad rap. I don't necessarily know that He-Man treated Cringer properly. Guess who I had? I had Panther. That was Skeletor's. Yeah, do you know Panther? Panther was Skeletor's Battle Cat.
No way.
Yes.
You didn't have Cringer? You didn't have Battle Cat?
Nope, I had Panther. But here's the thing about Panther. Here's what was cool about Panther. When it wasn't in battle mode, that motherfucker was still in battle mode. Like it didn't become a coward. Panther, that's how it was spelled. Panthor, I believe, was always ready to go.
Okay.
Like true ride or die. Like I had Panther. Every now and then I put, like, here's the thing, man. I would put Faker on Panther. No, I'm serious. Like He-Man didn't have a chance. You know what I'm saying? He-Man had morals. You know what I'm saying? He-Man had moral. Like He-Man had limits. Panther,
see, and then I would have showed up at your house with Cringer and Battle Damage He-Man, and I would have been like, "Yo, let's go."
He-Man. I will say this: Skeletor, as much as I loved him, I love Skeletor. Skeletor was probably my second figure that I got.
Right.
Loved him. Kind of a punk. Like he was I never had. Did you ever have Snake Mountain? I didn't have Snake Mountain.
No, I never got Snake Mountain.
Yeah, it didn't. Something wasn't. I don't know what it was. That being said, I don't know what the big deal was about Castle Grayskull. It wasn't that great. Like I don't know why. Like we were fighting a world war over getting into Castle Grayskull. Like it was just all right. Did you have Orca where you could disappear the coins?
I did. Yeah. I had
make
Orca.
magic coins.
Yeah.
Or he's a punk. He always he was the worst. Like seriously, go back and watch. Do you know that I did a podcast where we watched an episode of He-Man?
Did you really?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was called oh my gosh, I apologize to the great podcast that had me on cartoon. Dang it, I apologize. Anyway, they did a bunch of great shows, and then of course life takes over and got out of it. But they would watch a cartoon per week, and they had me on as a special guest, and I got to do He-Man.
Oh,
and
that's great.
It's literally the greatest moment in my life. It was great. So we watched. I got to pick the episode
Nice.
because they hadn't, they were younger people and they hadn't really watched He-Man,
Mhm.
and they wanted to have me on the show. And I was like, we should do He-Man, and I picked a great episode.
I'm surprised you didn't pick G.I. Joe.
No, I think they'd already done it. I can't remember why. Like I can't remember why we didn't, but it was great. We had so much fun. So I got to do I've got to do a He-Man watch party. Like how great was that? It was so much fun because that was
you and I should do a He-Man watch party for the
you've already said it
for the He-Man on Netflix. The new He-Man. I think you'd lose your shit.
That's just all. No, I watched the one that came out on Netflix. It probably came out like maybe 5 years ago, somewhere like that. I watched some of that. It's great. It's really good.
Yeah. We should definitely do a watch party for that.
Fuck yeah, we should. No, seriously, those shows are great. I
Yeah.
I did Dust Till Dawn watch party. I did a Rocky 4 watch
Or
along.
no, hang on. You know what we should do? A Jaws watch party.
Dude, no. We should do a Jaws the Revenge. Oh my God, let's do Jaws the Revenge. It's shorter. Because here's the thing about Jaws. That show is so like suspenseful and
Mhm.
paceful that I think that there'll be a lot of like dead air. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, because that's a movie that if you really think about watching Jaws, again, most important movie in science fiction history, maybe outside of Star Wars. If you really think about watching it, you really aren't you're like tense and you're like watching as to where Jaws of Revenge, that's a fray. Like you just get Jaws 2 would also be cool.
Do you still think that Jaws is misunderstood and that
More than ever. I think actually now that we're dealing, with more climate change. I just saw a video today to where they saw a great white in the Mediterranean for the first time in a long time. Like I realized just how misunderstood, these sharks are.
do you still have that GPS on that shark?
I don't either the GPS failed or the shark did. I don't want to know the answer. It is no longer accurate. That's all. Here's the thing. I would imagine this shark just got so far out and it's just out there frolicking.
The tracker fell off. That's all.
Yeah, or it just got too far out. There's not GPS everywhere. So yeah, I think So I think it's out there. But yeah, Jaws definitely. I think honestly, I think there's more people that are starting to understand the plight of the Jaws family, and I think there's actually more people on my side. I think that you and I, by discussing it honestly, and talking about hard topics, about Jaws, I think that we've raised some awareness, and I think
so too.
I think there's more people now who understand that the Brodies, the Brodies really were just looking for trouble. It's really just a shameful family.
Like they would just pick it on Jaws at this point. It's like
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, hey, they're just drumming up business. Like this guy's on an island, nothing happens, and he's like, "How can I make myself seem really important? Oh, I'll just instead of just letting that shark go about its just letting it go about its fucking way, I'm gonna shoot at it." And I'm going to chase it into the ocean. Like if you chase someone, if I see someone walking down the street, right, and I chase them down the street and attack them, and then I eventually kill them, I'm not a hero. They were just walking down the street. They didn't even know, especially if 3 of us do it.
All right. Let's not get carried away here, Jeff. All right. I know you're passionate about Jaws. Yeah. we can save that for another time.
We've already done it. We did a whole show twice. Remember, we had to do that show twice.
I remember. Yes.
Yeah. Remember, Frank blamed me.
Actually, no, that was my fault. Yeah.
I know it was. No, I'm saying.
I know it was.
I know it was your fault.
Yeah. But
you didn't tell me your favorite Masters of the Universe character.
He-Man.
Oh, just He-Man. That's a
no,
you really think he's all you? Here's the thing, without his all of his buddies around him.
No, it has nothing to do with his buddies. Okay, he's got the power of Grayskull. He doesn't need his.
So let's just say this. Let's say I don't know, fucking. Let me Stratus picks up the sword. Then does all of a sudden he have the power? Something funny about He-Man that a lot of people don't know. So if you read some of the books that they wrote around it or whatever, he is actually John Glenn's grandson. Do you know that? So I'm not making this up. John Glenn, this is the story. John Glenn's daughter became an astronaut, went out there, landed, did some freaky, So He-Man, if you read the lore, He-Man is part Earth human, and he's John Glenn's daughter's son. I swear.
Okay. I thought this was
He-Man
going
is
somewhere
John.
else.
He-Man is
Okay.
John Glenn's grandson. Look it up. It's crazy. It's awesome because I went to John Glenn. I don't know if you know that. Like John Glenn went to my high school, so my high school's named John Glenn.
Oh, yeah, okay, right.
Yeah.
So I don't know about the whole John Glenn thing.
Yeah,
with He-Man.
it's crazy, right? Yeah,
Wow.
He-Man's part Earthling.
Well, yeah, that I know. I know he's half.
He was adopted
Earthling.
by the parents that you know in Eternia.
Right.
He's
No. His mother on Eternia is an Earthling.
Yeah, that's John Glenn's daughter.
Right.
Yeah. How about that? She crash landed there. I think she crash landed, and then of course bro's like, "Woo, look at this. This is real. I'm not making this up. It's in the story. It's John Glenn's daughter. That's his mom."
He's like, "Look at this."
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Nice.
Real thing.
But yeah, I mean, my number one was either going to be He-Man. Like, I really loved He-Man when I was a kid. I really did. Right. It was either that or Voltron.
Awesome.
Okay. And my problem is that I never had any of the lions
Me neither.
growing up. Like, to me, if you had all the lions and you actually had the chance to form Voltron in toy form, like putting the lions together, you were fucking rich.
Yeah.
Right. So I never had any of the lions.
Yeah, me neither.
And I always loved Voltron. Voltron was one of my favorite cartoons growing up. I
Totally
really
agree.
Yeah.
Totally agree. Yeah, we watched it. It was big when I was young too. And again, some people had some. I never had a one. I was a GoBot guy. We haven't even talked about Transformers yet.
I wasn't really big on Transformers.
They missed you, didn't they?
Yeah.
Transformers hit me. Transformers
with G.I. Joes,
Transformers my number 4.
Yeah.
That was my number 4 on my list.
So my number 4, the unmentionables, right, is that didn't quite make the top 3. You're never gonna believe this. Pee-wee's Playhouse. There was a playhouse.
There was. Holy shit! Yeah.
That Pee-wee Herman came out with,
Yeah.
and it was his house that he had on the TV show.
Here's the thing. You hesitate
with the chair, right?
The chair,
I do
remember the
hesitate.
chair?
I do hesitate because
listen,
it's like
you
good
don't have to
fucking
hesitate.
Pee-wee
You don't-
Herman.
And you don't have to hesitate because we criminalized Pee Wee Herman for no reason. This dude all he was doing was jerking off. That's it. It wasn't in front of somebody. It wasn't at somebody like this.
Right. Yeah.
Like, the guy really wasn't like honestly, not a big deal. Like it got it blown out. They tried to cancel his show. He wound up having a pretty good acting career. R.I.P. Pee Wee. He did this. Remember he played the Penguin. His dad in Gotham was super cool. Like Paul Rubin did some really good stuff. Blow is great.
I know he was on Law and Order SVU.
Who wasn't? I still think I can get on the Law and Order. So let me see. I had. Oh wait, I got a great one left. Well, we kind of talked about the WWF action figures. I had like the solid rubber ones.
Okay, like the Stretch Armstrong ones.
Yes, fantastic one. So here, so let me tell you a great story. My mom is like out somewhere, like out of town, but not like for days, but like out of town or whatever. The next morning, I get up out of nowhere. I've got Hulk Hogan and Big John Studd action figures. But imagine, I didn't know these things existed. But like she saw them, was like, I think Jeffrey will like these because she still calls me Jeffrey. And I wake up and I'm like, and I've got Hulk Hogan and Big John Studd action figures. Like, can you fathom the exuberance? That was awesome. And
it's
another
like
one
Christmas morning in June.
Yes, it was. It was brand. You're exactly right. It wasn't no reason
Yeah.
for it. So that's when I knew that my mom at least liked me. That was a big moment.
So
I was like, "Oh, this is cool. My mom likes me." Nicest
yeah,
thing.
you have a good mom. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I got one that, and there's no way that this could be on your list because this is a very specific time period. And then by the time you came along, none of it mattered.
Mm.
Stompers. I don't even know if you've heard of Stompers.
Oh my God.
You never heard of Stompers, have you?
Stompers.
You wouldn't. They
Don't
were
tell me.
gone.
Don't tell me. Hang on. Stompers. It sounds so familiar. Sounds so familiar. What were they?
They were just little vehicles, mostly trucks. They had one AA battery in them. You turned them on, and they just drove straight around. They had a little engine in it, and you could but you could collect. They were like, imagine Matchbox cars that moved. They had you could buy like obstacle courses that they would go on. You could change out their tires. There was nothing for 3 years bigger than Stompers. But then they were gone.
Like those?
Yes. Amazing.
Okay.
There's
Wow.
it was you could change out the bodies on them. Guess what? If you turn the battery around, they went in reverse. Look how cool they are.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I heard of
Yeah.
these.
Yeah, but
That's pretty cool.
they came and went. Look at that. They were foam. Those tires were foam. But then sometimes we would glue the tires together to make them wider. Oh my God, this is awesome. I'm so glad you brought this up. Yeah. How great are those?
Yeah, that looks really good.
They had ones they had these ones, John, that they changed the way the hubs were built. And so they kind of they protruded out. And so you could put the Stomper on its side and it would ride on two wheels.
Oh,
Shit like
okay.
that. Stompers were the greatest, the absolute greatest thing ever. So that was the last thing on my list was Stompers. I might
Wow.
I wish somebody would get me a Stomper every holiday now. Like I still wish I got Stompers. It just the greatest thing ever, man.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, 80s, there was nothing like it. Nothing like it.
No, the 80s, I think, really had some really innovative toys. I mean, it was nothing. The toys were nothing like what they have now. I mean, because now it's all like technology, kind of so advanced, kind of. Whereas before with our generation when we were younger, it was more like it was more just mechanical as far as like hands-on.
You're exactly right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying about Stompers. Like you start tearing the stomp because I was a kid. You were the same way. I can tell you were the same way. You just tore everything apart. You're like, how's this work? So you start tearing the Stomper apart, and then you realize like a Stomper is very actually pretty intricate. Like there was a worm gear, and then you had a AA battery and all that. And then you flip the battery and we go backwards. But then you could open it up and watch all this. So you're like, oh, the worm gear drives the wheels and blah blah blah. You're exactly right. It was very practical. Nothing was sealed up. Like everything, or just like we were talking about Castle Grayskull. It had a crank and it had a rope. And if the rope broke, you're like, I remember one time my rope broke and I'm like, oh, so I went and got string. Just some random string and had to fix the rope, but it was very practical, hands-on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shit was cool, man.
Do you remember a toy? This might be a little too later for you. You might have missed this. Micro Machines.
Oh fuck yeah!
You remember Micro Machines, like little tanks, little cars?
Yes, they were awesome.
Helicopters, like tiny.
Yeah, had the dude. Remember the fastest talker in the world advertised them. Remember that dude?
Right. Yes. Yes.
The guy was famous for 15 minutes. He's probably so somebody's going to bump into this dude, this old dude. He's probably still got a mustache. And they're going to be like, how did you get the house here in this neighborhood? And he's going to be like, I did Micro Machine commercials for 2 years. And like, really? And he's like, yeah, I'm worth $13 million.
I mean, look how small these things were.
Oh my God, those were great. Now they were at the tail end, but they were still cool. And then also
Yeah.
you got to remember, so like my nephew was born when I was 12. So like
Mhm.
as I phased out, he started phasing into stuff.
Right.
So like there wasn't a huge gap to where I at least wasn't around toys. Like I bought my nephew Ninja Turtles. That's what I'm saying. Like I never had a
Mhm.
Ninja Turtle. Actually, I bought him a really cool Ninja Turtle. Check this out. You might remember this. It was In Disguise. So
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The Ninja Turtle came with a disguise. He had like
The trench coat?
yes, I
Yeah.
bought my nephew that. How cool is that? The
Uh-huh.
fucking Ninja Turtle in the trench coat.
Yeah, and he puts it up. It puts a collar up
That's it.
by close to his face.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember
Yep, I
that.
bought that
Yep.
for my nephew,
Yep.
and I kinda wanted to keep it, not gonna lie to you.
You're like, hang on, I'll show you. Let me show you something.
Oh my god.
See, like in the display case behind me, right here, right?
Mhm.
I have all 4 Ninja Turtle toys because
Awesome.
I started collecting them again. Then they're in mint condition,
Which
So
one's your
I got
favorite?
Leonardo.
Yeah, that's a dope ass
Yeah.
Leonardo's the best, right?
Yeah, so I got a new Leonardo.
That's
And
freaking
I got
fantastic.
all 4 of them, all brand new. And I was like, hey, I'm an adult now. I'm gonna buy all these toys that I used to like when I was a kid.
Yeah. Oh, I got a ton.
Why the
I
hell
got
not?
boxes. I got boxes full of like I got a great Bizarro still in
Yeah.
the box. Like in the Ninja's really cool. Michelangelo gets all the credit. Everybody's like, oh, he's so cool. And then dude he's the weakest member of the team.
He's the weakest
Like if
link.
it
Yeah.
wasn't for Leonardo and Donatello, like that shit, Raphael never had his heart in it. You know what I mean? Like Leonardo and Donatello though. Real. They've done do you think they've done a good job with because they've made so many different variations of Ninja Turtles content since the original
Mm.
cartoon. I think they've done a pretty good job of
I
making
don't
some
like
pretty
any. I don't like any of the new stuff that they've
Oh,
done
really? You don't?
since the original cartoon in the early 90s, late 80s.
Okay. So the
Yeah.
movies, you're just not What about the movie? Come on.
I mean, yes, the original movies I liked. The original movies.
Okay.
Okay, with Vanilla Ice, like
Okay.
that kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
I like those.
Yeah.
But anything after that, no thanks. Like
Really?
have you seen what they did to the Ninja Turtles like animated, like
So
cartoon
here's the
wise?
thing. I have the
It's
new
disrespectful.
the new stuff I haven't really seen, but I will say this. I
Yeah.
bought my grandson it's like a 12-inch action figure of Leonardo
Yeah.
from the new stuff, but I haven't watched the new stuff, but he loves the action figure.
Yeah. I don't like the style. I don't like the way the animation looks. So
Yeah, I don't like the
yeah.
new either. I haven't watched it, but I don't like it. I'm
I like the
like
vintage stuff, stuff that looks like this,
Yes, I agree.
So that's what I like. But all right, so I think we've concluded that Masters of the Universe and G.I. Joe are the best toys that have ever come out in the 80s.
Oh, 100%.
Early
I think
80s,
Masters of
late
the
80s.
Universe is number one, and here's why. Here's the
Mm.
difference. Masters of the Universe just took more originality. As to where G.I. Joe was cool, but it was really just a huge pile of stereotypes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Based off of the armed services here in the United States.
Yeah, but
Right.
they were just like, I don't know, the Chinese guys, the kung fu guy. Like they didn't think outside the box. And then they're like, what should we do for the women? Like, I don't know, make them hot. Like, okay, cool, easy enough. Even though it's awesome,
Nothing
Masters of
wrong
the
with that.
Universe is all original. Somebody had to think up these fucking weirdos from Masters of the Universe. Me and my grandson the other day, I was like, hey, you ever seen Masters of the Universe? He's like, I don't think so. And I was like, he calls me Poppy, and I'm like, I don't think so, Poppy. And I'm like, all right, let's check it out. And we watch one, and they're just three of the characters don't make any sense. The bee guy, who was awesome. I think it's called Buzz something.
Mhm.
Anyway, but all original, but yet not offensive at all.
Right.
There's really no race or I mean, the women, they probably could have put a pair of shorts on them. I'm not gonna lie, but overall, like it holds up. It's not something you watch and you're like, oh God. Like
Right.
there's some GI Joe episodes that you're like, wow, they was really laying it on. You know what I mean? Like what the Sergeant Slaughter days were rough.
I see that. I remember that. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. So Masters of the Universe wins. Greatest toy of all time. It's hands down.
Yeah.
No
And
offense.
it's great that it's this week's product placement of the week.
Yeah.
So
That Nerf hoop.
Nerf hoops.
Everybody
Wow.
should have Nerf
I gotta see if I can find Nerf hoops. Yeah.
Oh my God. The sound of a Nerf hoop when you dunk and then it kind of vibrates on your like hollow wooden door, like
Right.
will take me back generations. Greatest thing ever invented. I might get one. I might start dunking again.
You should.
Yeah.
Why not?
Exactly.
You're never too old, Jeff.
There's only, you know what? I used to think that, but look at this.
Which one? This one?
That would be the closer one. Yeah. I mean, that's a little more fancy. Yeah, that would be an over the door hoop. Yeah. They've come a long way, John. Like they weren't more like let me see. You're almost there. The one that kind of yellow and blue one there is closer. Yeah, the big picture there is real. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, there you go, right there. That's
yeah.
I'm telling you, man. You get, but here's the thing. Imagine this. Also, imagine like getting I don't know, 5 drunk 17-year-olds together and being like, we're playing Nerf basketball. You get it. You guys were wrestling. You see what I'm saying? Imagine what that turned into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All time.
Shout out to Nerf Hoop. Shout out to Nerf Hoop. Never die, Nerf Hoop. I should have gotten Nerf Hoop as a sponsor.
Oh, man. Jeff, thank you for coming on the show today. I appreciate it.
Always. I can't believe I didn't have anything to say. I wish I would have said more, John.
About what?
I mean? Like I'm just sometimes I'm just in a bubble. I need to be more outspoken, John. And remember, it's June. Respect Jaws. Think about all the great whites have been persecuted over the years because of the Brody family. Don't be a Brody, be a Jaws. Don't be a Brody, be a Jaws.
It's Jaws Awareness Month.
Yeah. Guess how you avoid Jaws? Just stay out of the water.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Don't go in his house. He won't come in yours.
Yeah, mind your business. Yeah. No, a great whites never showed up on your doorstep, have they? Yeah, but Jaws is somehow the bad guy.
You never change, Jeff.
And you owe me a Masters of the Universe watch party. We should watch we could also watch that original Masters of the Universe movie. I don't care what people say about it.
I love Dolph Lundgren.
Here's what I can say about it. They weren't 12 years old when it came out, and it was the greatest thing that ever happened.
I loved that movie.
Thank you. Me too.
Yes.
I thought Beastman was pretty good in it. Got robbed. Probably should have had an Oscar nod.
That's Frank Langella as Skeletor. I mean, come on. You can't go
right. Thank you. Could there ever be a better casting for a character than Dolph Lundgren as He-Man? Could that ever happen?
Yeah. And Frank Langella. Yeah.
Frank Langella was perfect. I don't know. Frank Langella was probably a little too cool for Skeletor. Skeletor is kind of a punk, bro.
Yo, don't talk down about Skeletor.
I like Skeletor. I tell you,
all right, who would win in a fight, Skeletor or Mumra? Oh yeah. That's a serious question.
I'm always gonna say
stop. Save your answer.
I said he's dirty.
We're gonna
real dirty.
We're gonna debate this in the comments.
Oh Jesus.
Woo!
Good job, John. Good job.
Yeah. Skeletor versus Mumra. Who's gonna win? Who takes the cheese? Who takes the cake? I want to know what you guys think. Let me know. Jeff, thank you very much for coming on
Thank
the
you,
show.
John.
Why don't you tell everybody where they can find you?
Who knows anymore?
I don't know.
I'm always still on the X at jhunt006. That's the best way. I do sports content. I do content like this. I'm just always out there. There's really no way to find me, but there's also no way to avoid me. I'm just out there. So I would just follow me at jhunt006.
Jeff is just there.
Yes, I'm omnipresent. Yeah. If you like the Ohio State Buckeyes, you may or may not like me. I don't even know anymore. I'm a polarizing figure. But I exist. There you go. I exist.
Oh, there it is. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Oh man, Jeff, like you never fail to bring
No,
the fucking
that's my thing. I never will. I got it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I always love hanging out with you, man.
Why wouldn't
So
you?
good. So good. Like me and Heather, we got to make our way out there. Like
somehow we got to get together. We
really do. Like one summer, something like maybe for a weekend or something, go camping. Cause we like camping, like why the hell not? We'll drive out there with a tent. We'll pitch a tent, you know?
Yeah, we start tomorrow night. We'll be camping for 3 days, Thursday, Friday. No, 3. It's just a 3-day weekend.
So now you're starting for the summer now? Like
oh no, this is our third trip.
Oh, third trip. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've got, and then in the next month, I think we have 3. I'm basically camping like 50% of the next 20 days or something like that. Like it's a lot. We got a big raft, like a kind of a rafting trip, camping thing going on. Of course, we got July 4th.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm glad I caught you when I did.
Yeah. My plate's pretty full. I literally did all my camping prep work the last 2 days. So we could do this. Cause normally my Wednesday is just doing the camping. And here's the thing. When I say camping prep, I get drunk and I get ready and I pack the camper and stuff. It probably doesn't need to take as long as it does. Yeah. It doesn't need to take as long as it does.
Right.
Sometimes I'll mow the grass and whatever, but I did stuff early. So tonight, I wouldn't have it. So tomorrow when I get home, I'm ready just to, hit the ground running.
What do you do for work? Where are you working?
So now I work I work for a hospital and I'm in charge of the facilities department, taking care of the place.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like plumbing.
Like a custodian kind of thing?
No, that's a different department. Ours is more like taking care of plumbing, electrical, stuff like that, like the mechanical stuff.
All right.
And so I don't know if something breaks, we fix it. Mm-hmm. And so I'm kind of in charge of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's called a coordinator, but I don't, it's basically like a foreman.
All right. So, okay. That's a good job.
It is. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Yeah. It's basically what you do all day is troubleshoot.
Right.
Like people call you and they're like, this isn't working. Mm-hmm. So have you ever been married? Have you ever been married, John?
No.
And something breaks in the house. Mm-hmm. So I've got about 2,000 of those.
Got it.
So essentially it's like, let's just say on a given day, it's like, if they get hot, they call and they're like, I'm hot. But if they get cold, they'll call and be like, I'm cold. Yeah. Or if the toilet, if they clog the toilet, they call and they're like, toilet's clogged. Mm-hmm. Or if a light flickers, they're like, a light's flickering. Mm-hmm. Or sometimes it's major. hey, the building's out of power, stuff like that. So it's you don't get bored.
Right.
And then I just kind of coordinate all that and take calls and then stuff like that. I got a lot of inspections, things like that. So,
Nice.
yeah, like when we first met, I was still in construction. I was still building stuff.
Right. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So about 5 years ago, I went to work for the hospital. I took care of the place for a while, and then they were like, we need somebody to be in charge. I'm like, it shouldn't be me.
Is it a raise? Like, does it come with more money?
It was not enough, not enough. But here's the thing: anytime that somebody is like, "We need somebody to be in charge," even though I'm totally against it, I'm all exactly. They're like, "Oh, Jeff will do it." I'm like, "God damn it! I don't even want to do it. I don't even like being in charge." But that's just how I'm made. So yeah, but it's cool. It's fun.
Yeah.
Like you definitely don't like. It's not like monotonous. That's the main thing. Like, and here's the other thing. Like, it's like basically a 10-minute drive to work and back.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
That's great.
Yeah, it is great. Like I used to drive a lot for work and now I don't. And here's the thing, it's still awesome. Like I get off work at 4:00.
Yeah.
I clock out at like 3:53.
Right.
I'm home at 4:10.
Right.
That's awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the biggest thing is I just bought some of my life back.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
Nice. I the past like almost 2 years now, I've been doing security. I work security over at Google here in the city.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and I made my way up to supervisor.
Oh, jeez. Of course. That's what I said. It's the same thing. You're like, who wants to do it? You're like, fuck, I'll do it.
Yeah. So it's like I got supervisor and now I'm in charge of a shift, like a bunch of people, and I'm like, oh shit.
I know, right? And the thing is, that's just how it goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I literally took this original job because I was a construction foreman. And I was running jobs and stuff. And I was like, man, I don't want to do this anymore. I need a break. I just want to go to work. 3 years later, they're like, you might as well be in charge. I'm like, God damn it, you're right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's how people, you're the same way. There's no way to avoid it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, this sucks.
But it does suck only because it's like now, like my shift is my shift changes. Like my supervisor changes my shift all the time, so it right now my shift has been, I'm only working Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? That's it. So Friday I work 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Saturday I work 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. It's a double, 2 shifts.
Okay.
And then Sunday, I do 7 to 11. So I do 2 doubles on Saturday and Sunday. So Friday single, Saturday double, Sunday double. And I get my 40 hours Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It don't seem too bad, though.
It doesn't, because I have the rest of the week off. I have Monday through Thursday off.
Yeah, they don't call you in and stuff, right? Do they call you in?
Well, they do. They do.
There's
like, hey, you want overtime? Let's come. You can come in for overtime.
So there's where you get. That's where it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's okay if you got the other 4 days off, but
right,
if you wind up working 6 days a week, then
that's
America, though, right? Just burn you out, and then they're like, we'll get somebody else.
But for me, like the position I have, it's like overtime is time and a half, right? So time and a half for me would be $52 an hour. So nice. how do I say that no to that? Like so.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, I just live there now.
Yep, that's what they do, man.
Yeah,
that's what they do. Yeah, mine's not too bad. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I got some on calls and stuff, but I don't know. Sometimes you just want to go back to like I just want to build shit, but
I just don't want to work. Like, just leave me alone. I just
There
want to
you
stay
go.
home.
That's my thing too.
I just want to stay home. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I get no satisfaction out of it. Like work is just something I have to do.
Right.
Me and you both, if they were like, hey, we'll give you whatever $1 million tomorrow to be done, we'll be like, yep.
Yeah, I'll be done.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not attached to anything.
No.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Just we're just fucking swimming our way through. We're just jaws. We're all just jaws out here. Like I'm just swimming. Like there's no end game here.
We really need to do watch parties of old 80s cartoons, bro.
Great. I'm in. I'll find that He-Man episode I did. You'll love it. It's fucking great. It's fucking great.
Oh man. All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to catch the rest of this game. I need to see if
don't say anything. I made it this far. Don't say a word.
Is the game even still on? Like, I don't even know.
I made it this far, John. Don't ruin it for me. I'll never forgive you. Don't say a word.
Okay, I won't.
I'm about to be so happy and go up and watch it without commercials.
Okay, so right now we're in halftime. That's all I'm telling you.
Oh, that's fine. That's perfect. No, I can accept that. That's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just, even if we just do this, man.
Yeah.
Let's just figure out a way to, we'll just do some stupid shit. It doesn't even
matter. That's just it. We just need to keep doing stupid shit.
Worst case, we just do this.
That's it.
Yeah. We don't care.
With that said, are you surprised that Castle Grayskull was really my favorite toy as a kid? Like, it really was. I loved this thing. I had all the action figures. I had all the accessories. I had everything that went with this. And yeah, now it's a little dusty, but only because it's like 40 years old. That's crazy. It's almost 50. Anyway. Yeah, Castle Grayskull was my favorite. I love this thing. I got it for Christmas, I think, or yeah, Christmas. I got it for Christmas one year. My dad got it for me, and I loved playing with it. There were a bunch of toys that were not mentioned in this episode, and trust me, it hurt me to not include them. Do me a favor, don't forget about that little competition we're having with Basement Ladies, okay? So if you're not following us on Instagram, head on over to Instagram right after this video and go give us a follow, because we want to win. We want to win, damn it. All right. And of course, don't forget to follow the Basement Surge on all the other socials.
Let's go. Turn up the volume. From the basement of the Empire State, this is the Basement Surge.
3, 2, 1. Sit, Billy, sit. Good goat.